baked. The malafis binon. It always you're talking about a food item that you're able to spread on bread. Malafis means it adjoins, it accompanies bread. Upaslo malafto, and pas is not something which adjoins something. It's bread is bread. Something is secondary to it. For daisa nami lo malafto, we find that you could use daisa as a type of cracked wheat. And also you don't eat that with bread. And yet it suffices. When it's cooked, it suffices to be what? Terev tashilin. Nom Reb Zera, hani bavloi. Reb Zera says, hani bavloi tipshoi. The foolish Babylonians, da'achli nama benamo. In Europe, everybody used to eat everything with bread. So when they would eat oatmeal or porridge, they'd also eat it with bread. So, but what are you basically eating? You're eating bread with bread. You're eating grain with grain. So you see clearly that it's not something that accompanies bread, right? And what? And yet it qualifies for Erev Tavshilin. V'omer Rav Nechumi bar Zchai mishmei dabai ma'arvim b'daiso. Rav Nechumi bar Zchai says you can use it for Erev Tavshilin, daiso. Elamidid lo shchiach minon. You have to something which is unusual. For Erev Tavshilin, you have to eat something because what's the idea? It's to remind you. So if it's regular bread, it's not a reminder, but it's something which is unique. It reminds you. Somewhere says upashchicho. Somewhere daiso. Relative to bread is considered not as common. Bai says what qualifies for the Erev Tavshilin has to be something cooked. Avo paslo, my time. You need something that's semi not available. Pashchicho, everybody has bread. Vodaiso lo shchicho. Vodaishchicho. Daiso, this cracked wheat, it's something which is unusual. He says you cannot daiso. If the key component is that it's not something which normally it's not eaten. You need something that accompanies you eat it with bread. Daiso is like porridge, oatmeal. It's not something. Reb Zera, as we find, that it's not something which you eat with bread, because the usual behavior of the Babylonians, Reb Zera, hani Bavloi, tipshoi, the foolish Babylonians, da'achli namim namo, to eat bread with bread. Okay? Reb Chiyo, ton Reb Chiyo, adashim shebishulei agdera. And after you finish cooking a pot, the lentils that are on the bottom of the pot, the dregs, Tavshilin needs something which is choshev, and the dregs at the bottom of the pot, maybe that doesn't qualify. So Reb Chiya had learned adash mishul gedera somech alein mishum Erev Tavshilin. Even though it's something which it's totally insignificant, doesn't have any special identity, nevertheless, since it's a cooked item and it's edible, that qualifies to Erev Tavshilin. Hani mili this book side, but how much of has to be. What if a person cuts meat and the fat which accumulates on the meat on the knife, and then if he takes the fat off, and the fat itself is exayis, you say, what is that residue? That residue meat, it has no value. Normally you wash it off, you discard it. No, he says no. The shamnud shalabeyasakin, the fat that's on the knife, goro scrapes it off, and he gives, if it's exayis, says right to a line that Erev Tavshilin. Mishum Erev Tavshilin, that's only if the fat that you just scrape off has exayis. Omer Ravasi, Omer Rav, Rasis name of Rav, Dalgim Kitanim, Meluchim, small salted fish, Ein Behem Mishum Erev Tavshilin. You cannot use them for Erev Tavshilin. Yeah. Omer Rav Yosef Im Tzolon, Nochri Shomachalein. No, we're talking. We'll see. If something could be easily prepared, it qualifies for Erev Tavshilin. If it hasn't been cooked or broiled, we'll see in a moment. Here, Rav Yosef says, Vasis name Rav, small fish qualify for Erev Tavshilin. But what if they were broiled? Right? He says.